Call Haloyam La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharahla, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to you Ak with, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother Kanan out the Sindianapolis camp. And I want to name this We Got Next. Yasharahla. Not Moab, not Ham. ... Meaning the other nations. We got next. Okay?
And so if I'm going to be useful to you, I want to share at first what I know best. Over the last 40 years, roughly 1980 to now, we have seen, and all economists of all political persuasions understand this and see it. We all use basically the same numbers, and with a few exceptions, of course, always we come to the same conclusion. Over the last 40 years, there has been a radical redistribution of wealth from the bottom and the middle to the top. And the more top you get, the top 10% have done really well. The top 5%, even better. The top 1%, even better than that. And the top 1/10 of 1%, the best of all. And you know them because in our society, we adulate them. I'm talking about Bill Gates or Elon Musk or Warren Buffett or fill in the blank. You know them. Our culture makes sure you know them. They became much richer. The top 10% became richer all across those 40 years. This was partly because, very important that you understand this, it was partly because we changed the tax laws in this country. We relieved taxes from corporations and the rich, and we switched them onto the middle and bottom. It was done by Republicans. It was done by Democrats. It didn't matter who was in the White House or who was controlling the houses of the Congress. The Democrats did it.
He was right. It didn't matter because it was done by the wicked. Okay? This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, okay? Such as in the time of King David and in King Solomon. When King Solomon was in rulership, his 40-year reign, the world was at peace for the most part. Things was run in harmony, okay? Then enter into the dark ages. And what did it say in the Maccabees? When Alexander came into rulership, then evils increased in the world. What's evils? Bad times. Okay? So when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, okay, who's in rule? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay? The people mourn. So this guy just gave you example how Esau has took in spiritual Babylon, the Virgin Babylon, United States, and just sucked all the wealth and out of everybody's pocket, the majority out of 90% of the pocket, 99%, and put it in a 1% percentile of the what? Of the greedy. Okay? Because they're not sharing this wealth. Matter of fact, the people who run this, who have this wealth, are the same people who are responsible for the condition of this earth. All right? And the people mourning. Okay? This is Micah chapter 2 and 1. Woe to them that deviseth iniquity, okay, and work evil upon their beds, imagining, dreaming evil, okay? When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. Once again, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So who did he name off? Bill Gates, Elon Musk. What has been Bill Gates had his hand in? Everything to do with death. From the Vicky Hickey to replacing natural food with chemicals and poisons. Okay? Elon Musk wanted to go ahead with the be one of the main contributors to the MOTB. Okay, and more people like them. The WEF, World Economic Forum. Nothing comes out of there that's prosperous to the people. Okay, they got an agenda to take this place to hell. Okay, and we're already in hellish conditions, but they want to go farther more. Okay, into hell because once again they don't acknowledge Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. All right.
All the growth of consumption in the last 40 years has been based on women's labor, women's earnings, and debt. Families have become much more complicated institutions to survive. If I had more time, I'd go into that with you. We have the highest divorce rate in the world. We put our families under levels of pressure that would be impossible for anyone to sustain. American women consume more psychotropic drugs than any other population on the planet. Why? Because they are druggies? No, because we put them under impossible pressures, which blew up the family since the mother was what held the emotional life of so many families together. And she was now as exhausted as the husband coming back from her hours of work. The empire's foundation is beginning to crack.
Okay. All right. This is Micah 2 and 2. And they covered fields and take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house and even a man and his heritage. Okay? So these strenuous laws and rules that they put on us cause a decay in morality. Okay? What did King David say to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai? Give me neither riches nor poverty. If you give me riches, I'll be too comfortable. If you give me poverty, I'll be too occupied in trying to get to what I feel like I need to. Okay? This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. Okay, did you just hear what he's saying? He's not going off. He just doesn't have the spiritual insight. He's just telling you what he's seen over his years of living here. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Why is that? Because Esau's laws are grievous. Okay, Esau has not made this world for us to prosper. He didn't even create this world for himself to prosper, okay? Now we're going to back that up. This is Revelations 18 and 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. All right? So this coming out of her means to don't live this lifestyle. You see everything that's on the verge of happening, from economics, from the economic stance, to the way that people behave these days, becoming colder and colder. You have to understand, this is not the time of mirth. This is not the time of party. This is not the time of I want this, I want that. This is the time of setting aside and having a relationship with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's what it means to come up out of her. Disconnect yourself from the world. Once again, we use the Matrix because it's a great example. Be unplugged from the society that is around you, okay? That you may have a chance through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, that punishment, okay? For her sins have reached unto the heavens, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai have remembered her iniquity. Okay, so you think all of these so-called leaders are going to get away with the way that they've treated Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's children, mainly because we are scattered to all the corners of the earth. All right, and that's who the main beef is with. Psalms 83. Okay. This is Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Now this has already taken place, okay? This has happened. What they call the Renaissance, okay? Them coming back into power after the Dark Ages, after Yasharahla rule, okay? Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai of hosts. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai of hosts. They shall build. Have they? They have. We're here today. But I will throw down. That's what's going on right now. Okay, starting in the 60s when Aqua Bivens came on the scene, declaring the downfall of Babylon and declaring that you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics, despite what they've called us all this time and how you've been treated, you are the children of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You're the apple of his eye. Okay? And we're doing that to this day. That's what we do these lessons when we hit the highways and the byways for, to tell Yasharahla to return back to your power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and to tell the rest of these nations you have no chance. Once again, we got next, not Moab, not Ham, okay? Declaring the kingdom to come. Yasharahla, he Prince of Power. That's what we're here doing, all right?
$1 billion. That's a competitor. That's a competitor. Not Russia, China. That's the empire emerging. Not Russia, China.
Okay.
And why? Easy. Easy to explain. Over the last.
Now, I can tell you why it's easy to explain that he's wrong. See, that's the world aspect. See, this is where Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is so beautiful, okay? We're going to get this right now. This is Genesis 27 and 26. And he came near and kissed him, Salakia. Okay. Salakia. All right, now I know I went wrong. Genesis. No, it's 27. Salakia, bear with me, Baba Kashai. Okay. Salakia. Yeah, I was up too high. Okay, this is Genesis 27 and 36. And he said, is not he rightfully named Jacob? And this is Esau, the oldest twin brother. For he hath supplanted me these 2 times, which he's lying, because Esau came in from the field hungry, asked Jacob for pottage. Jacob told him the pottage was not done. Esau demanded the pottage regardless, which is a symbol to this day that they like that red bloody meat, uncooked meat. Okay? Jacob asked for the birthright. Esau gave it to him. Okay? So he did not steal it from him. All right? He took away my birthright, and behold, now he has taken away my blessings. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? Okay? And we know that Esau was given that blessing, the sword. All right? This is Joel 3 and 2. I also will gather all the nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, Armageddon, and will plead with them. Therefore, my people, and for my heritage, okay, his family, Yasharahla, you so-called Native Americans, African Americans, Hispanics, okay, the 12 tribes, whom they have scattered amongst the nations, and parted my land, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's land, okay? This is Isaiah 47 and 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Okay, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is coming with them chariots. He's coming as an angelic force, as the angel of angels, okay? Along with Michael and all the angels, you know, the host, the army, okay? And what is he coming? To put Yasharahla back on top, to put Esau, Edom, all the way at the bottom, and the rest of you nations back in check. So no, Moab don't got next. Ham ain't got next. Ham sold Yasharahla to Edom. All of these nations have to pay for their partaking in our captivity. Okay, obviously the worst captivity has been Edom, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said he will have strife, beef with Amalek, the head tribe, for generation to generation. So there's no getting around that. Okay, so once again, I named this. We got next Yasharahla, not Moab, not Ham, ... meaning you other nations. Okay? I pray that this was edifying. Shalom.